All right, Hannity, this is some positive news. Listen carefully to this introductory part for two reasons. One is that we've had a lot of socialistic things happen in the last 100 years. A lot of military socialistic things happen through dictators, and they've been pretty ugly. Listen to this first part, and the second part, that this may have been more infectious than we thought, and a lot of people have already built up antibodies to it.
Century alone. Okay, Mao, China, communism, fascism, Nazism, Imperial Japan, the killing fields, Cambodia, man's inhumanity to man, over 100 million humans killed in the last century. You don't think evil happens? It does. Sadly, it's sick, it's ugly, it is repulsive. We need to get the truth. Now, some positive developments, if you can say anything's positive, surrounding our country's fight against COVID-19. Researchers at Stanford University, they were combing the local population there to find residents with antibodies. Remember, 2 weeks ago, we didn't have the antibody test. Now we have 1 million of them, thanks to Abbott. Now, they discovered that the infection rate may be 85 times higher than reported. In other words,
now, the antibody test needs to be given to the whole population. We need to move on.
A significant amount of the population may have been exposed without getting sick enough to report symptoms. That would suggest, again, we're looking at the numbers here exponentially, the possibility that the death rate could be as low or even lower than the seasonal flu. We'll continue to monitor.
Lower than the seasonal flu. That's a real possibility.
Time will tell. Now, the situation in New York continues, thankfully, to improve. Hospitalizations have now declined for the 4th straight day. That graph has been what we were hoping for, leveling, falling off. Now we're looking for the precipitous drop. Incubations are also on the decline. That continues. The death rate appears to have flattened, and thanks to the president's numerous actions, New York never ran out of ventilators, never ran out of hospital bed, received millions and millions of masks and gloves and gowns and shields from the federal stockpile. The USNS Comfort, the emergency 3,000-bed hospital at the Javits Center are still operational. Both were modified to accept COVID-19 patients. Not an easy task, got to change the ventilation system. All workers at both facilities were manned by our great military at the request of the president to help out New York and New Jersey. Also at the direction of the president, the federal government directed what amounted to a massive amount of resources to New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. And in spite of, well, my efforts, I've been trying to bridge the gap between the governor of New York and the president. Clearly, it's not going to work. It's not happening because today, Governor Cuomo is complaining, I need. Why doesn't he make this call private? Governor Cuomo, make the calls requests private. You do that, he's giving you all this stuff, you're provoking a fight. It's not good. Got to save the people of New York. Watch.
I'm not going to watch it. These Dems are not players. They're not unifying the government. They're tearing us apart. I don't like it. I'm not going to play it. You've heard the positive side of this. I'm going to start playing positive sides of the news and leave the crap out. I don't need to hear the crap. We need positive things, and we need to move forward. This is Roger Martin from Blake's Montana. You want to hear the negative stuff? You can go to Hannity's thing and hear the negative stuff. I'm going to start playing positive news. It's time to play positive stuff and move on. It's Roger Martin from Blake's Montana. Good day.